Hey guys, this is Krista Cream, and I'll be narrating this video for Brooklyn, Lestat, New York. Hello everyone, this is Brooklyn, Lestat, New York, bringing you my Templar triple threat healer. I've been playing this game for a while now, and during that time I have made lots of friends, and these friends tell me what a great healer I am, and that I should make a video on my build. So here I am, my first video guide ever. Please be gentle in the comments below. Now with this build, I heal and DPS. Some people say healers should only heal, but you are wrong. There are many times with my group that if I didn't DPS, I would be overhealing or just moving around. So that's why I changed my build to heal/DPS. I know I'm the healer and that my first job is to heal, but DPS is a bonus, and I mainly DPS around execute phase. So let's start with my healing/resto staff bar and the spells that I use. First, it's Breath of Life, my 911 emergency heal. The next spell is Dampen Magic. Some people like to use Harness Magicka, but with this build I don't need the Magicka, so I go with Dampen Magic for the increased shield. With 7 light armor equipped, the amount absorbed is increased by 42%. The next spell is Repentance. Every Templar should have this spell whether you are a stamina build or Magicka. Just for having it slotted, you get 10% magic, stamina, and health recovery, and when you cast it, it will heal and give stamina to the group for every dead body on the ground. So I like to use this spell around every 3 or 4 bodies, because if you use it around 8 bodies or more, you might be overhealing or giving too much stamina when there is no need. And oh, did I mention, it's a free instant spell. The next spell is Mutagen. It's a heal over time that has a chance to remove 1 harmful effect. I mainly use this spell to help me DPS or cast other spells. The next spell is what everyone always asks for, Blazing Spear, aka Shard. Hey bro, throw me a shard. Players can activate Synergy to get stamina back. I like Blazing Spear because most Magicka players don't run out of magic often, so I'd rather get the extra DPS from Blazing Spear, which damages the enemies in the target for 6 seconds. Next is my ultimate, Reviving Barrier. This spell is awesome, yet another spell that helps me DPS, as it puts a 32k shield unbuffed on players and 20k unbuffed heals over time. Now let's switch to my DPS/dual wield bar. Inner Light for max Magicka and spell crit buff. The next spell is Purifying Light. Not only does this spell hit hard, but summons an area of effect on the enemy target when it ends. The next spell is Radiant Oppression for execute phase. Best execute in the game by far. The next spell is Structured Entropy. It's a damage over time spell that increases spell damage by 20% for 20 seconds and increases max health by 8%. The next 2 spells I swap depending on the fight. I mainly use Vampire's Bane for the dot and the Dawn's Wrath passive, Prism for ultimate regen, and Illuminate for minor sorcery, which gives me and the group 5% spell damage for 20 seconds. Or swap to Dark Flare for enemies or bosses that heal, reduces healing on them by 30%. The next spell is my ultimate Ice Comet for the damage over time. Remember that I am going for more DPS, and I don't feel like I need the ultimate regen. I use a Resto Staff, 2-piece Torug's Pact Swords with Nernhunt trait, 3-piece Jewelry Willpower set, Magicka Regen Enchants, and Healthy trait 5-piece Julianos All Light Divines, or 5-piece Spell Power Cure All Light Divines with 2-piece Molagina. My execute phase rotation, 2 light attacks to proc Molagina for spell damage buff, Structured Entropy for spell damage buff, damage over time and empower for increased damage on next spell by 20%, Vampire's Bane for Dawn's Wrath passives and damage over time, Purifying Light for extra damage and AoE heal, then 2 light attacks to proc Molagina again, the Radiant Oppression for the kill. All my gear is legendary with legendary enchants. My Mundus Stone of choice is the Atronach for Magicka Regen and for food max health/Magicka Regen. All 64 attribute points into Magicka. Champion points total 468, 13 light armor focus, 48 points into Hardy, 48 points into Elemental Defender, 48 into Bastion, this buffs Dampen Magic and Barrier Ultimate, 56 into the Magician, 100 into Arcanist, 29 Blessed, 73 Elfborn, 27 Elemental Expert, 27 Thaumaturge. Well, that's my build. I hope you all enjoyed. Please feel free to add tips or your opinion to help make this build better.